Hi guys, happy Wednesday. Welcome to Stamping A to Z. For those of you who are new here, it's a series that I created to walk you through our catalog. Our catalog is quite large and has lots of products, and so I decided to A to Z go through all the products in our catalog and show you what they are and different ways of using them. So today is episode 36, and I don't know if any of you guessed it. This is the Wink of Stella brush pen. It can be found on page 128 of our annual catalog. It is right here. Wink of Stella clear glitter brush. We used to have other colors. But now it's just the clear glitter brush, and it's all of $11. So very affordable. It's a great product to add to your collection. It is basically glitter to add glitter to projects, but I'll show you new and different ways that you can do that. So let's get started. My first project today, I've got a card made. Oh, I should tell you. So all the projects today are sneak peeks out of our new mini catalog, and I don't know if I'm supposed to. We have Celebration coming out in August as well. So some of these are going to be from the Celebration catalog that you can earn for free when you purchase products out of any of the other catalogs. So yeah, so you get to see some new things that aren't in this big catalog, but they are going to be in this. I can show you the front covers. I'm not allowed to show you the inside. So this is our mini catalog that's coming out starting in August. It says July to December, but they had some delays because of COVID, so it got pushed by a month. And then this is the Celebration catalog. First time ever where we have two celebration periods throughout our year. So I was going to say, if you want to earn some product for free, maybe you want some Christmas products to make Christmas cards, and you want it, you want to pay less or earn it for free, book a party, just an online party. You can invite all your Facebook friends. There's really no, you're not putting anything into it. It's just, I do all the work, 3 days of fun postings, and I'll do a live one of the days. You can choose, we'll work together to choose a day that works, and yeah, hopefully you can earn some free stuff. So let me know, contact me if you would like to book a party. The other thing to remember is we still have our designer series paper sale on, which is 15% off. Just these sets that are on sale. And here's the host code for July if you are wanting to purchase off of my store. Okay, with that aside, I kind of went on a tangent there. Oh, another tangent. Well, I should have said this before I went on my tangent, but if you can share or like these videos, if you do enjoy watching them, share them with your friends. It is the best compliment you can give me. I would love to have more people watching, which reminds me, I have to make sure my comments are on. Okay, so this is your basic pen. You want to shake it up, and then it says, I don't know if you can see it in the video, it says push. You really don't have to push much. Mine's already loaded, as you can see, so I don't want to push more or I'm going to get a huge clump of glitter out. So I'm just going to go on to my happy. I don't know if you can see this in the magic of video, but it adds beautiful sparkle to my happy. And I love this new set with the, so this is two layers of ratings. So I don't know if you can see that, but it adds some real pizzazz to this. So I think I might have showed this last week, but it's two different halves. So you've got the background layer, which is this white layer, and then you've got the cherry cobbler in this one. And I mean, happy, you could use that for happy birthday. You can use it, I did holidays. This is the matching stamp set, so it has holidays, Christmas. It also has the happy there as well. This set cuts out these other little stamped pieces, so you can use it for that. But mine is very plain and simple. I kind of like plain and simple. It's my thing. Monochromatic, simple. I'm trying to get easier and easier. But yeah, like total bling to a nice Christmas card. Okay, so that's your basic Wink of Stella. Now let's go one step further. So we're gonna take a piece of shimmery white, because the Wink of Stella is fairly wet. And then I'm gonna take this Delicate Dahlias. This is one of the celebration sets that's coming out. I think it is, hang on, let me check. I think it's $120 set, yeah. So if you purchase $120 worth of product, you will be able to get this set. And this one is so beautiful. It's so, it just looks so real. It makes it pop off the page. So anyways, I've got my stamp on my block, and I've got Flirty Flamingo and Pale Papaya. So I'm going to start by stamping my Pale Papaya onto my stamp. I don't drop it everywhere. So you can see I've got my Pale Papaya, and then I'm just going to add a bit of Flirty Flamingo to add a little bit of extra color to this. Okay, huff on it just to wet it a little in case it dried, and then I'm just going to stamp it down. Now you're probably wondering, what the heck, I'm not using the Wink of Stella. That is my next step. The Wink of Stella can be used kind of like a water painter or blender pen. So here we've got our flower, and I don't know how much detail you can see. I find that you kind of get the little dots from the stamp on here. So all you have to do is take your brush again. If it's not wet, you can push in. I'll see how much I have on here, and you're just gonna basically, like a water painter, you're just gonna kind of come in and blend it all, and then I'll show you. I'll do half of this with the pen and half without, so that you can hopefully see the difference. It just kind of blends everything and smooths it out and adds a whole lot of shimmer. And then you add it to this shimmer paper, and you've just got a whole lot of shimmer everywhere. Yeah, it just kind of smooths out that stamped image. So I don't know if you can see that. It also you can see it darkens it up a little because it's pulling all the ink colors and kind of blending it together. So you can see, I don't know if you can see the details, but I can see dots here from the stamps, whereas I don't see the dots anymore with that. So here's the finished, so it's basically all just blended in, and then I just added the happy birthday. That's from the birthday check. This is from the annual catalog, but I just took the happy birthday out of it. And yeah, super simple again, right? Happy birthday card. Hopefully you guys aren't all smoked out by these fires. It's pretty smoky here today. Okay, my next project is to add, so I said we used to have, like, I think we used to have a gold one, and I feel like we had another one as well, but we don't have colors anymore, we just have clear. But like with lots of things, you can take your ink refills and you can add color. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put a drop of Pool Party. This is just a window sheet. I think it's even the back of one of the stamp sets. So you can use anything you have. If you have a silicone sheet, whatever. So now I'm going to show you. So when I push this, you're going to see, hopefully, yeah, you can kind of see, I don't know if you can see that, it's filling, and then, woo, whoa, push, see, you really don't have to put, like, I've got mega glitter coming out here. Holy moly. Okay, sorry. That is, like, way too much glitter. I'll just add another, it's going to be one glittery project. So then you're basically just using the brush tip as a painter pen again. So I'm gonna push that aside. Oh, and I forgot to do my tree first. So I've cut out this tree, and I'm just gonna kind of give it so a snowy kind of, instead of white, I'm just gonna have this Pool Party. It's not, and you'll see why in a second, because I've kind of punched out, oops, losing the blue. So yeah, so you could make your Wink of Stella into any color for whatever project you're using. And then you've got colored glitter. Okay, so now I'm going to have to find another project to use all that extra. So as you saw, you really don't need to push hard, and you really don't need much of the glitter to. So there you go. And then this tree is from this beautiful bundle. It's called Whimsical Trees, and it's a whole suite. But this is the bundle. So it's got these fun trees, and this is the tree that I'm using, but it's got like garland and all these fun little ornaments. So that's a really fun one. And it has beautiful paper that goes with it. I don't know if you can see it. This is part of the designer series paper, and it's got this shine to it. So I've got shine on shine. Here I've added, so I cut out two different trees. One was cut on to the mint macaron paper, and the other one was with the white, and then I just puzzle pieced it back together. So here's the opposite of this one, where I've got the white inside of the green. Now I suggest, if you want to make your life easy, if you want to do this, put adhesive sheets on the back of your paper, and that way you're not trying to glue each piece down, you just have to stick them down. It makes it so much easier to do. And the adhesive sheets come in these long packages. I don't know how many are in. 12 sheets of this, which can also be found. I should have wrote down which page now. If you are looking for adhesive sheets, they've changed this catalog all around on me, and I find it a little bit more difficult. Okay, let's see. Adhesive 167 maybe? Yeah. The adhesive sheets are here. So for 12 sheets it's $13.50, and that was $167 again if you're looking for them. Okay, let's set this aside so I don't totally mess up my next project. And I need baby wipe. Baby wipe, where are you? Why Why is it that when I look for something, okay, I'm just gonna use a Kleenex here. Try and get the, just make sure your color is off, kind of like with the water painter. You don't wanna spread the color around. Okay, and then I'm just gonna dump this tree so that I don't get that on other stuff. Let's see if I, okay. Okay, I've got one more way to use this Wink of Stella, and it is, again, we're going to take a window sheet, and we're going to take a piece of cardstock, and I've cut out clouds onto Post-it notes. And you'll see what, with the post, I was struggling, so you can do this technique with any mask, but I find if you have sticky behind it, or if you've got the spray adhesive or whatever, it's good to use, because the Wink of Stella is so liquidy, it tends to bleed. So, I mean, with clouds, it's okay if it bleeds, because they're not perfect and they're all over the place, so that's okay. But if you're trying to make a line or a different mask of sort, then you probably want to use your sticky notes. So I'm going to take my sticky note and I'm going to stick it down, and then I'm going to take my Whisper White Pigment Craft Ink. This comes with, if you have the Craft White stamp pad, these two come together, so you should have the refill as well. So you're just going to take some of your ink, and this doesn't drop the way the ink refills do. This one's much thicker, so it just kind of squirts out. So you just want to get some of that, and then again you're going to carefully, I wish I could find my baby wipes. It looks like I still have blue on the tip there. Anyways, okay. I'm going to squeeze very gently. Oh, I see it coming. I don't want to get too, oh, there we go. Come on. Okay, okay. Oh, it all comes at once. Anyways, so then it just kind of thins it out a little bit. But then you still have that nice white to it, but with the shine. And then you can just come in and paint in your clouds here. So not only can you have all the colors from all the color families, but you can also have some white to go on colored paper. And now the other thing I found with doing this is if you dry it before you lift it up, so I'm going to take my heat tool and I'm just going to put it on the #1 heat setting and dry it up, and that way it won't bleed. If you leave it wet and you pull it, it will tend to bleed. So like I said, a cloud, no big deal. It can be, you can just kind of make it poofy wherever. It doesn't have to be perfect, but if you're doing a geometric design or something where it has lines that you want to have a better look, then you can do that. So as you can see, we've got white. Maybe I didn't put enough shimmer. It's a little bit shimmery, but it might not have enough shimmer to it. Let's just add a little bit more. I was trying to look to see if there was any comments, and as I'm squeezing. Okay, so here, let's do this next cloud here. Oh, look at that. I didn't even realize I had, well, ooh. I left it stuck after I cut it. Let's see. Let's go here. Let's see if that added shimmer. I don't think I have adhesive on the bottom here. I'll have to go upwards. We've got shimmer coming out as I go, but that's okay. Okay, then we'll dry it again. So yeah, the Wink of Stella pen is great for Christmas time with the added bling, or if you have a blingy birthday card or something that you, I didn't quite dry it enough, but there you go. So that one has more of the shimmer is kind of a platinum, or I don't know what you would call it. But yeah, so this you would want to make sure to wipe with a baby wipe, so because otherwise it all might cake up your pen. Now there's one more thing. I'm not going to do it because mine's not empty, but this top part comes off and you can actually pull this little black piece out if you do it carefully. So if you are all out of liquid and your pen seems dry, you can add some alcohol to this, because there's always you'll see when you pull it out, there's tons of glitter left. It won't be as thick as what it is in the original, but you could get one more use and use that bit of glitter once it's done before you need a second pen. So that's just a little note that you can get a second use out of it, which is nice. Kind of like with the markers, you just pull out that black piece and then add your, pretty sure I've seen people add alcohol. Some people say water, but I think you'd want alcohol because then it dries quicker and won't make it, unless you're just using it on watercolor paper or something. I would think you'd want to put some alcohol in there. So yeah, that, oh, I guess I should show you my finished clouds. So this is a super cute set. This is part of the celebration set. It is called Counting Sheep. And it has these cute sheep. And then it has the dies. And they are separate. So they're not bundled. It's not a $120 set. They're each the $60 set. So when you spend $60, you can choose either or of these, and then if you spend $120, obviously you could choose both, but you don't have to spend $120 to get one. We are recommending that you, if you are only getting one, start with the dies. We don't make the dies in-house. Those are made and get shipped from wherever in the world. So we've had lots of back orders on the dies, whereas the stamps are all made in-house. It's Stampin'Up in the US. So it's less likely to go on back order. So if you're just getting one, get the dies first, and then get the stamp set if you need to do it one by one. You know, everyone has a budget. Can't always get everything. So yeah, that's my tip for that one. So that is my Wink of Stella episode 36 for this week. Hopefully you learned some new techniques to use. If you have a Wink of Stella, go play with it, have fun. If not, you might want to think of adding it to your next order. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a great rest of the week, and we will see you next Wednesday. Bye.